You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
All right, so if you feel like you basically need a daily update just to keep up with AI, yeah, you're definitely not alone. It feels like every week, maybe every Monday, there's just this wave of new stuff. Today, we're going to unpack some really significant shifts from, like, just the last few days. Things are moving fast.
They really are. And these aren't just, small tweaks. We're seeing signals of pretty fundamental changes. Changes in how AI is built, how it's used, how it's getting woven into everything we do, really.
Okay, let's start with something super practical. Documents. We all deal with them. Anthropic's AI, Claude, it can now actually generate and edit files, like documents, spreadsheets, PDFs, directly from a prompt.
Yeah, exactly. All inside the application. So no more jumping between tools.
Yeah.
You can just tell it, hey, summarize this, make a presentation, and boom, there are your files. It's a big deal for workflow.
Wow. Okay. And this ties into the bigger players, right? I heard Microsoft is integrating Claude into Office 365.
That's right. And it's it's interesting strategically. It shows Microsoft isn't just betting on OpenAI anymore, especially with OpenAI making its own moves, like reportedly a LinkedIn competitor, maybe custom chips that naturally create some, competitive tension.
Right. Diversification makes sense. And speaking of user experience, Gemini's web interface got a facelift, too.
It did. A cleaner look. They centered the prompt bar, feels more natural, and added a tools menu. Makes things like their deep research or VO for video or image creation just easier to find and use, streamlining access.
Okay, so the AI is getting smarter, easier to use, but that needs power, right? Let's talk hardware. Nvidia.
Absolutely. They've announced the Rubin CPX GPU. It's slated for late 2026, so still a ways off, but it's designed specifically for huge context windows. We're talking over 1 million tokens.
Whoa, hang on. 1 million tokens? What does that even mean in practice?
It means the AI can handle vastly more information at once. Think processing an entire software code base or generating long-form video. Tasks that need the AI to remember and connect information across a massive amount of input. This hardware is built for that scale.
Incredible. But, with more power comes more questions about what's happening under the hood. OpenAI has a new API.
Yes, the Responses API replaces the older chat completions one. The key difference is it's stateful.
Stateful, meaning it remembers the conversation.
Exactly. Instead of sending the entire chat history every time, you just pass an ID and it knows the context. Much more efficient. But the flip side is it also helps OpenAI keep its internal reasoning steps, its thinking process, private.
Ah, okay. So efficiency gain, but maybe less transparency on how it got the answer.
Potentially, yes. That's the trade-off. Raises questions about, auditability.
Interesting tension there. And on the research side, ByteDance is trying something called REARS, reverse reasoning.
Reverse engineered reasoning, yeah. It's a cool idea. Instead of figuring out steps A to B to C, it starts with a known good answer, C, and works backward to figure out the optimal steps, A and B, that led there, like reverse engineering.
Huh. Trying to learn the how from the what? Okay. And for bigger companies using lots of AI, there's a new registry.
Right, the Model Context Protocol Registry, or MCP Registry. It's a community effort, mainly for enterprise. Think of it as a way to standardize how different AI systems, these MCP servers, find and talk to each other, like a universal translator for corporate AI.
So making sure everyone's AI can play nice together inside a company.
Pretty much. Crucial for interoperability, especially when you have lots of private, custom AI models running. Avoids chaos.
Which leads to this idea of the training imperative. Why is it suddenly so important for serious companies to train their own models now?
Well, the barriers are coming down. It's getting easier, cheaper, and owning your model means control. You can fine-tune it exactly for your data, your customers, your specific needs. It's about differentiation, gaining a real edge, not just using off-the-shelf AI.
Right, tailoring it gives you an advantage. But even these tailored models, they still mess up in the real world, right? In ways tests don't catch.
Oh, absolutely. That's the difference between pre-deployment evals and actual production monitoring. Evals check for known problems, but AI, especially agents making decisions, can fail in totally unexpected ways out in the wild. You have to watch them live, learn from real interactions.
So the testing itself needs to keep evolving as fast as the AI does.
Exactly. It's a constant feedback loop.
Okay, shifting gears slightly. Nvidia's CEO, Jensen Huang, he said something that caught my eye, that AI and robotics will actually increase our workload, not give us more free time.
Yeah, it's a fascinating counterintuitive take, isn't it? It goes against the whole AI takes the jobs, we relax narrative.
It really does. I've definitely wondered about that here on The Vocal Technologist before. What's his thinking?
His argument, as I understand it, is that AI won't just automate tasks. It'll let us tackle bigger, more complex, more ambitious projects. So it expands what's possible, which means we'll likely choose to do more. It's about amplifying human ambition, not just replacing effort.
Amplifying ambition. I like that. So more potential, but also maybe more pressure.
Could be. And, alongside this tech push, there are efforts looking at the societal side, too. OpenAI started a $50 million fund for nonprofits, focusing on things like AI literacy, community projects, economic fairness. So there's an awareness of the broader impact.
Man, what a packed update. AI writing documents, new super GPUs on the horizon, new ways to build and test AI, shifting partnerships. It really feels like the accelerator pedal is pushed firmly down.
It does. It shows AI isn't just building new capabilities. It's actively reshaping, well, everything. How we work, how businesses compete, how we think about the future itself. It's constant change.
So here's the thought for you as we wrap up. If AI keeps accelerating like this, are we actually ready for a future where tech makes us busier? Yes, but maybe also much more impactful, more creative. Something to chew on.
Spoken Tech for your ears.